Hello and welcome to Trojans Live. Jordan Moore, Sean Cody, and the point guard, Ethan Anderson, headed into his sophomore year, but already a leader on this USC men's basketball team. And EA, I was at practice not too long ago, and the thing that stood out to me, man, is this team is so long. I mean, really, you've got you as a true point guard. You've got Tajidi, who's smaller, sort of undersized combo guard. Everyone else is like 6'7" or taller. So give us a scouting report on what stood out so far in camp in terms of what the strengths are of this team and maybe just what the differences are from last year's unit.
Well, definitely, like you said, this team is very tall. Even in practice, we see it, like certain passes they don't get through. I think there's only been like maybe 3 alley-oops thrown just because everybody's able to get their hands on them. And although our defenders have good instincts and they're all athletic, like you said, so for smaller guys like me and Taj, we had to really just shoot our threes. Really, going in the paint is really not a big option in practice because there's so many tall people in there. Anybody can block your shot. And coming from last year where we had me, Jonah, Daniel, who were smaller but stronger players, I think it's always going to be a little bit different this year. We're going to have a lot more longer people. I think you'll see a lot more 2-3 zone just because it's hard to get passes through. But we're also going to be a very good man team because we have like 5 or 6 shot blockers.
Yeah.
We have just Big O this year. So we have like 5 or 6 dudes that can block shots or alter shots at a high level. So I think it's going to be really exciting to see us on defense and then run in transition because our whole team can dunk and throw leaves to anybody. So I think it's going to be fun.
Ethan, take us into last year a little bit. Obviously, an emotional year. You guys look like you're peaking at the right time, maybe getting into the tournament. And then, COVID strikes. What was the emotions like last year?
Oh, yes, well, definitely. I remember when COVID was just like a jokingly thing we would talk about sometimes. Like, it really just snuck up on us in Las Vegas when we were preparing to play Arizona in the Pac-12 tournament. I had never played a freshman, never played in that tournament before, and I was really looking forward to the NCAA tournament, which we earned a spot in there. So I think emotions were high because our seniors like Jonah and Nick, and Daniel, dudes that have played in college their whole careers, and they're really waiting to get their shot. This was their team; they were leaders on the team. It was their shot to play in the tournament, and just really just out of their control. Nothing they could do, not because of our play. We earned it for our play, but it's out of their control. And I really feel sorry for those guys. I really wanted to get that extra experience under my belt for this coming year, but I wasn't able to do that. It's out of our control. So I'm just really happy to be able to end it on that big win. Like Jonah hitting that shot, breaking those records. I'm really happy he was able to end that way. But at least we wanted to go to the tournament and try to make a run, but it just wasn't able to happen.
Ethan, we were just talking to Talanoa Hufanga. We were just talking about how college happens fast. You go from being young to being a leader in a hurry. And I sort of feel like that's the position you're in. Last year, it's like you were just a freshman point guard. You had the older guys to lead the team, and you had to sort of catch up. Now as a sophomore, do you see yourself as a leader, as a guy who can be vocal, who can steer this program?
Yes, absolutely. Like you said, last year I was a freshman coming in. Nobody really expected. I wasn't super highly ranked. Nobody really expected anything from me. I just happened to come in and make an impact on my first Villanova game. So that really solidified my position. But now it's totally opposite of last year. I have a lot weighing on me in terms of leadership. Like in practice, I'm really the one that knows all the plays. Nobody else really knows every position. Or some people don't understand exactly what coach is saying, so I have to butt in a little bit and tell them exactly what he wants you to do. And so, this year I'm pretty much one of the main leaders, and a lot is weighing on me in terms of knowing what to do, in terms of having experience, even though I've only played one season and not even a full season because it got cut short. But a lot of people are dependent on me to be that guy when the game gets tough or when the other team goes on a run to calm us down and to control the game the entire 40 minutes. So, yeah, it's a huge role, but I'm ready to take it on, absolutely. It's a great opportunity for me to up my stock to where I'm trying to get in my future and to really have a chance to really lead a great group of guys. And I think they make it really easy on me because there are a lot of dudes that are smart, high IQs, and have tremendous abilities. So all I have to do is take from last year my assists when I was doing then add some double-digit scoring in there. I think it'll be a great team.
Obviously, Ethan, the schedule's been thrown off for everybody in sports. You just finished the NBA, and things are coming around. What's the schedule for you guys right now? Where are you guys at, and what's the schedule look like moving forward?
Oh, well, yes. Our first game is November 25th, I believe.
That's
And
right.
yeah, this training camp, it's been a short one, so everything's really getting bundled in. Last year, we were able to stretch things out, maybe work on one play for 2 days or so. But this year, coach got to put in new plays every single day, and I kind of feel bad for the newer players that don't know this system because we do have a lot of plays, and there's a lot of things you have to know within those plays, and they only have 3 weeks to learn it and to really know it back and forth. So it's been hectic, but I'm excited for us to finally get to start playing and stuff. I think a lot of our learning is going to be happening on the fly. So we just have to pick up stuff and learn each other's tendencies and pick stuff up on the fly because we didn't have a tremendous amount of time. Some teams were able to practice months earlier than us, but we were just able to start doing contact and stuff. So all we really were doing was conditioning. So now the basketball part is a little harder because you have to squeeze a lot more information in. But I feel like we have a group of guys to do it if anybody. So I think we'll be ready.
All right, we're running out of time with the EA. Give me one word to describe Evan Mobley.
Unstoppable. Absolutely.
All right, looking forward to it. I've heard unicorn. Does he fit the unicorn?
He fits all of that.
Well, we're looking forward to seeing it. We don't have to wait too long. It'll be tip time, November 25th. Ethan Anderson will be leading his Trojans back out onto the court. Thank you, EA.